How you guys and girls doing today? It's the Finance Man, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about everything from crypto to real estate to stocks, you name it. In this video, we are doing another good old update on Wonderland Time, and we do have some updates coming in. But before I get into this video, y'all, if you enjoy this kind of content, please make sure to hit those buttons down below, like that like and that sub button, so that way this content can get out to more people who need to see it. Please hit that button for the good old Finance Man, y'all, because I noticed that 93% of y'all that watch my videos are not subscribed, while the other percent are subscribed. So please hit that video because that way it helps out the channel. You'll never miss a video, and at 1K subs I'll be actually doing a 1 BNB giveaway, so I appreciate the support. And now let's get into the video. All right, so we can see right here, y'all, that Wonderland Time is currently at an APY of 64,958, so almost 65,000. Not too bad. The total staked has gone up quite a bit. It's 606,000 now, and the treasury balance is hovering around 877 million, which is not that bad. Let's hop on in. Alrighty then, y'all, we are here. Let's hop on into the dashboard and let's take a look. All right, so right now we are at a time price of 31.05, so it has dropped down quite a bit, and we'll get into the two main reasons that I think that they've dropped in a few minutes here. But as you can see, 31.05, so it's still in the 3K range, which is good. That market cap, of course, is still at that 2 billion. The APY, like we just said, that 64, almost 65,000. Treasury balance is looking healthy. Runaway days are looking the same. This hasn't really changed much, and the backing per time is 1446. Let's hop on over to the charts now to take a deeper look. All right, so on CoinMarketCap, we are seeing a little bit higher of a price. We're seeing 31.13 on CoinMarketCap, but as you can see, it's had its ups and downs today. This is the one-day chart right here, and as you can see, we started the day around 3,200, and it actually dipped to a low today of 30.79 by the looks of it, and then it started going back up a little bit, hit an all-time high today of 33.22, and it looks like we've just been going back and forth. You can take a look at the 7-day here, and we can see that we've had that steady downtrend going up and then going right back down. The two main reasons why I think that this is actually happening is, in number one, let's take a look over here at the numbers here. We can see, y'all, that Bitcoin has dropped quite a bit. And remember the last time we had actually checked the charts, everything was only down by like not even 1%. It was like 0.9, 0.8. You can see that when Bitcoin goes down, good old daddy Bitcoin, like we said before, everything else will start to go down. So now we can start seeing everything not going down by just 1% or 2. We're seeing things go 3, 4, even 5% going down here with all of the coins. So that makes sense right there. And on top of that, another main reason why I think that the price of time is going down right now personally is because a lot of people that are invested into time are going into the DAO in an entirely different mindset than what they should be going into it with. I've noticed a lot of people complaining and getting upset, and other content creators that I watch saying that, oh, it's not giving them the benefit of, the 18 billion APY and things like that these other DAOs have. These other DAOs that are coming out, I'm not trying to throw shade or nothing, have been giving a really bad impression on what DAOs are actually meant to be. And I'm seeing that, and I don't want to ramble on too long. We're going to get to Daniel's Twitter and discuss everything that he's been talking about, but I think that's the main reason why we're starting to see this. People are getting into time, they're taking their profit out, which makes sense, but a lot of people are getting in and they're just not holding. They're not holding as much as they actually should be. But that's no problem, of course, because those who end up holding for just over a month start seeing astounding results, and those news get passed on, and that's when you see the price starting to skyrocket. But let's hop on over to Daniel's Twitter. Alrighty, so we're going to check out Daniel's Twitter here. We're going to check out Time's Twitter, but they haven't really posted anything, so let's take a look. So of course, this is Daniel's Twitter banner. I really hope they don't take me down for this one, but it's got the frogs, it's Daniel, and he's a great guy, man. He's you should follow him just for this, just for the memes itself, man. He's a cool dude. But let's take a look here at everything that's going on. So we've got some spell news here. It says that this is Phantom. He retweeted something about Austin saying that if Phantom achieve incredible growth across all key metrics, I expect this growth to continue. The Phantom position is one of the most exciting base layers heading into 2022. Here's why it should be on everyone's list of key projects to watch, and we won't dive into this, but he really pretty much retweeted this saying that Phantom, which is a blockchain, is very good to get into. He also commented under this individual's post here saying, what if the team is an investor of its own protocol? Isn't that alignment? So of course that is Daniel being Daniel. This is him tweeting some French stuff, and he's, of course we're not going to even go into that. Ready for war? I mean, come on now, it's the man Daniel. You have to have some memes. You got to have him ready for war. It says, soon you will witness how the Frog Nation ecosystem works in tandem. Blows my mind how fast we can organize the perfect launch. What will cross? Phantom seasoning is coming, so do your own research accordingly. And this tweet is actually a response from this post right here that dropped the other day, and we're definitely going to get into this because this is some pretty good news here. It says, in less than 7 hours, 4,200 views, 90 replies, and 500 plus likes. This is a DAO. beautiful times ahead. And it's just the engagement showing it, how the community really does make decisions for it. And we'll get into that in a few seconds here. So first chain to deploy Avalanche Wonderland time staking proposal. So let's take a look at that. So we're not going to read this entire thing right here, but we are going to read the main points. Don't worry, I have a link in the description down below where you can read this and actually vote on it yourself. But let's just take a look at the main things right here. So it says the opportunity. The annual staking reward on Avalanche currently stands at 9.82%. Based on Avalanche's current market cap of $25.7 billion, the total addressable market for staking is roughly $2.5 billion per year. So if we were to assume that we can capture 5% of the total addressable AVAX staking market, approximately 8% of existing stake supply, this means gross staking rewards of $125 million per year. If Wonderland were to split this reward 90 to 10 with staking users, which would mean Wonderland keeps 10% of the reward while the user earns 90, Wonderland's gross revenue would be $12.5 million per year. At a more aggressive market share, 20% of the addressable market, Wonderland's corresponding gross revenue would stand at $50 million per year. All right, so proposed architecture says smart contracts are executed on the C chain. However, staking is performed on the P chain, which cannot run custom smart contract code. Because Avalanche does not yet enable smart contracts to transfer AVAX between chains or to perform staking on the P chain, it is not currently possible for the smart contract to move tokens between these chains, meaning that some amount of the process must be custodial to begin with. What they're proposing is a two-stage roadmap combining the best of what is possible today with a path of improvements in automation and trust minimization as Avalanche grows. Both stages assume the creation of the Avalanche seed chain token representing staked versions of AVAX. So this is the good part here, y'all. So as with Wonderland's memo, tokens will accrue rewards as a function of time, removing the need for users to sacrifice liquidity or meet minimum staking value requirements to be able to participate in Avalanche's growing DeFi ecosystem. Additionally, governance over selected validators, fees, and other parameters and matters such as upgrades to the protocol will be carried out by DAO token holders. The last two biggest things of this section right here is that the next update to Avalanche intends to improve cross-chain transfer functionality with work commencing in Q4 2021. And of course that they accept the risks to some delay in estimation because they anticipate both structural changes to Avalanche as well as work being naturally subject to audit and the implied resulting changes. Alrighty then, y'all. Last but certainly not least, the most important part of this section, the incentives, is that of course it'll be a challenge to develop liquid staking for Avalanche, and they anticipate a deep level of involvement with new changes and features as they are discussed and released. And it says, from our discussions with the core team, it's clear that the community preference is to prioritize alignment of incentives and therefore a higher percent of revenue share in exchange for a smaller upfront grant. This both reduces risks to Wonderland and aligns both teams' long-term incentives. And they even have like a breakdown right here saying we propose a 25% revenue share for the first 4 years of operation, and then it just goes into the breakdown of how they would like to split that up. All right, and of course down here, y'all, you can leave a comment. As you can see, a lot of people are agreeing with this. People are saying very interesting proposal. Of course, let's do it. Liquid staking will be very useful for Avalanche as it opens up liquidity of our staked asset while we increase the security of the network. So, you can come down here, you can vote, and you can actually talk with the community. We see a tweet right here by him that says, "Hey, CoinMarketCap, can you please fix spell and time?" So I'm assuming that this might mean that price that we're seeing on CoinMarketCap could be incorrect or just some data in general. Of course, I got to show you this wonderful meme. Stable coins in the top 10 market caps doesn't feel right. And to that, Daniel said, "Sure, Grandma, let's get you to bed." And just to end it off, we've got some good old motivation, y'all, before the new year let out. He said, "Happy New Year. Never forget that winning a few battles doesn't make you winning the war. 2022 will be hard, but we will never stop fighting for what is right. Sushi for New Year guarantees the best time. Fireworks cast a spell in the dark night while we cheer with ice cold champagne. 2022, the year of the frog." Alrighty then, y'all, and that is it for this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of this news. I personally am extremely excited for it. Like I said, y'all, and of course, always got to say it. This is not financial advice. You always got to do your own research, and you never know what's going to truly happen with the project until it's too late. That's how the scammers get you, right? Not saying this project's a scam, but, the scamming ones are the ones you never see coming until it's too late. So always do your own research and due diligence, y'all. But with that being said, man, like I said before in previous videos, I'm not really concerned about the price of time fluctuating. fluctuating up and down. I'm almost certain, not 100%, but I'm almost certain that Daniel's not going anywhere. You know, whenever I look at time and I look at the price, it's just something that's like, oh, okay, cool, we're going back up. That means more money. Oh, damn, we're going down. Okay, I probably lost a little bit off the top. Oh, well, we keep it moving. As you can clearly see, Daniel is going on with his roadmap, his own personal roadmap. He's going on with the plans. We have something new to vote on already with the liquid staking with Avalanche. And, you know, they're just moving on with the project. Like I said, the two main reasons why I personally think that the price is going down is because, number one, like I said, you know, people are taking their profits out and things like that. And because Bitcoin is tanking so heavy, everything else is going to be tanking naturally. And number two, man, these other DAOs that are coming out are just, and I'm rambling now, but these other DAOs that are coming out, man, just leave like a bad taste in your mouth. A lot of people, and I've been seeing it in comment sections all over YouTube, are getting upset that Wonderland only has a APY of 64,000, which is absolutely insane. You know, and you know, they're putting in $100 and saying I should have $1,000 by next week, or putting in $1,000 and saying I should have $10,000 by next week. But Wonderland is one of the first good DAOs with an actual docs dev and utility, and it's just like, even if you're not getting 200 quinceptillion APY like these new DAOs that come out that most likely end up rugging and taking your money, you know, Wonderland is here to stay. In my opinion. And I think that, you know, if you just hold it for, like I said, a month, even 6 months, a year, you start seeing that tremendous compound interest, man. Even with the price going down, you'll start being positive after staking for so long. But let me know what y'all thought of this video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. The Finance Man is out of here.